Hello, this is Lahi, and this is the second video in the video series where I'm going to show you how to create your own secure home lab that can also act as a cyber range. In the last video, I showed you the 4 things that are needed to have this lab be a success, and in this video, I'm going to show you how to shop for a server if you don't have one. If you already have a server that is at least 30 gigs of RAM and about a terabyte on the hard drive or an external drive, you can skip this video. But if you don't have the server, this is how I would go about it looking for a server. The first place I would go is eBay. Even though it takes some time for them to ship this product, it's well worth it. You get best deals on eBay. I just searched for server right here, and as you can see, I'm able to find all kinds of servers out there, mostly HPs and Dells. I'll be looking for at least 30 gigs of RAM. I mean, you can do with 20, but I wouldn't do anything less than 20 for this kind of lab that we have. So I will just look around on eBay or Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace, see who is selling a server, whether it has enough RAM. If it doesn't have enough RAM, just look up whether you can upgrade the RAM. That's what I did. So you're going to need to find a server, and I'm seeing a lot of good ones here. This one is 16 gigs of RAM, R410, and 500 gigabytes on the hard drive. I wouldn't go for that one. I would look for something like this with 48 gigs of RAM, and even though it doesn't have a hard drive, after spending $179, I would find an external drive and also connect it using iSCSI. That's what I would do. This is a good deal right here, and you can also keep looking and take your time, look around and find out what's going on there on eBay. If you have enough money, you can just spend money on something like this. Spend your $430 on an 8-core server and just with 8 gigs and a terabyte, and you're done. But if you don't have enough money, just take your time, buy something cheap, and then upgrade as you go. That's what I did with my own server. I started with this server. It had about 16 gigs of RAM. When I started, I just built my domain controller on this 16 gigs and my base environment. Then when money came, I bought RAM. I spent about $200 just on RAM to end up with 90 gigs of RAM right here. So this is the biggest part of building this lab successfully. Have a server. Find out if you can get one from eBay or Amazon or Facebook Marketplace, or ask your employer if they will be able to give you a server that you can use. If you work for an employer like I do, who is, who cares about the environment and who keep upgrading when they are renewing their contracts or upgrading the hardware, they'll be able to give you. So ask your friends if they are upgrading any equipment who are in IT, or just go out and buy one. So that's the very first thing you need, is get yourself a server so you can end up in an environment like mine where I have 3 terabytes. That's on RAID. It's actually 10 terabytes, but after RAID it ended up being 3. And then you also need some RAM. As you can see, I'm not even close to halfway point of using the RAM that I have. So you don't need 99 gigs. You need 30 gigs. You need 48 gigs. Whatever you can, go on eBay and find a server, wait it out, and then come to the next video where I'll show you guys how to install your first hypervisor. So I'll see you guys in the next video.